WNBA star Caitlin Clark draws comparison to Joe Biden. WNBA star Caitlin Clark was officially ruled out for the rest of the 2025 season earlier in September. Clark, the #1 overall WNBA draft pick out of Iowa in 2024, had been out since late July with a leg injury. Clark seemed close to returning a couple of different times. However, the Indiana Fever star point guard was never able to make it back to the court. Clark missed the WNBA's All-Star Weekend in Indianapolis and most of the second half of the regular season. "I had hoped to share a better update, but I will not be returning to play this season. I spent hours in the gym every day with a singular goal of getting back out there. Disappointed isn't a big enough word to describe how I am feeling. I want to thank everyone who had my back through all the uncertainty," she announced on September 4th. "This has been incredibly frustrating, but even in the bad, there is good. The way the fans continued to show up for me and for the Fever brought me so much joy and important perspective. I am so proud of how this team has only gotten stronger through adversity this year. Now it's time to close out the season and claim our spot in the playoffs. Blackheart. I had hoped to share a better update, but I will not be returning to play this season. I spent hours in the gym every day with a singular goal of getting back out there. Disappointed isn't a big enough word to describe how I am feeling. I want to thank everyone who had my back." pic.twitter.com/pad5sag1q. Caitlin Clark at Caitlin Clark 22. September 5, 2025. In the wake of Clark being ruled out for the season, one sports media critic is comparing the WNBA star to former U.S. President Joe Biden. "They've turned Caitlin Clark into Joe Biden," former ESPN star Jason Whitlock posted on X last week. "No press conferences for 2 months. The cover-up is always worse than the crime. Her injury has been the weirdest thing I've seen in sports." Clark draws comparison to Biden. Clark and the Fever were very secretive about her injury, often hinting at a return only to continuously push it back. Biden, who served as President of the United States from 2017 to 20, once went 64 days without holding a solo press conference. It's the longest any U.S. president has gone without doing a solo press conference in 100 years. Clark's injury was kept in the dark by the Fever for a while, before the team ultimately announced that she wouldn't return. "I think the long-term viewpoint of her health and wellness is the most important thing," Fever head coach Stephanie White said. The Fever, the #3 seed in the WNBA playoffs, will be taking on Atlanta on Sunday afternoon.